If you're a survivor of childhood sexual trauma, welcome here in this channel. Today I'm going to show you how to be okay when nothing has ever been okay. I'm a survivor myself, so I kinda know what I'm talking about, and you will see that it's possible. And you can see, maybe if you look at me and look at my energy, maybe you can sense how much peace I have now and how much relaxed I am. It's something you can also accomplish. My job here on this YouTube channel is to show you how to accomplish it and finally make peace with your past and be happy once and for all, because you deserve it, sincerely. So, when you live so much difficulties, when your life used to be only pain and violence and sorrow, lamentation, when you used to be such a victim of extreme unconsciousness and cruelty, then what do you do with this life? What do you do? That's such a deep question to have. Well, first you can join my free WhatsApp group where I give people free coaching daily. You can ask me anything and I will guide you personally with practices, with tools, and I integrate the body, the mind, and the soul for full, complete healing. It's a great group and you can get a lot of value in this. Something that I'm making pay my one-to-one client, but you get it on a daily basis. And I tell you everything I learned about healing trauma and breaking free from suffering. We need to address this. You've never felt okay, and I know. And most people around you maybe don't know it. But I know it, that you're not okay. And so first hear me out. That I am here with you, and I hear you, and you're not alone. There's a way to peace. And it starts by realizing that it was not your fault. You're not responsible for what happened. And I know it can be so tricky, and you might feel so much guilt. Because maybe deep down, you believe you are responsible and you're confused. You're not. How can a child be responsible? Just look at it objectively. It's not possible. Now it's about getting to that truth internally and realizing fully being aware that it's not your fault. That's very liberating. It frees your heart from this deep guilt that you could have done better, you could have been better. No, that's not true. You did your best. You were a kid. It's not your fault. I repeat, it is not your fault. Now, even though the reason why you're not okay is because you have intense reactions from your body and mind about this trauma, which is completely normal, actually. Your body is trying to cope. Your mind is trying to cope. And so don't fight against that. Let your body and mind cope naturally. Don't try to intervene so much. Life is well made. It will show you naturally the good path. But you need to let go. You need to surrender to the healing. It is not time to try to control everything. It's time to let go. Surrender to life and trust your way. Your body is traumatized. Your mind is traumatized. But your soul remains untouched. And so use that power of your soul, and you know it's there. And I know that you know that it's there. You can sense it. In the midst of your chaos, in the midst of your distress, I know you can sense your soul. And your soul is not impacted. Your soul is the guide. Let your soul guide your body and your mind. You have the power to help your body and mind heal. But to do that, you need to put into practice and action to make the right steps forward. And as soon as you will show your mind that a relief is possible, it will be comforting. It will be reassuring that this is the right path. And some of you have done many therapies, but never integrated the body in their therapy. It's very important to use your body. Do bioenergetics, yoga, whatever is useful for you. The body holds the key of your peace. Pay attention to it. You're not okay because you're far from your body. You need to learn how to be back in your body. Slowly, step by step. It starts with just a simple touch. Putting your hand on your body and sense how it feels like. With curiosity. And then you can continue by paying attention to your feelings. Where are they in your body? And if you're numb, then it's fine. You just do body movements. You do yoga with the sincere intention of getting closer to the body. Your body is not a problem. It's not the problem of the body, it's the problem of the abuser. Don't mistake the two. You were in the right place. You were just not with the right person. You're not okay because you might think that it is unfair, that why did you live this? But if you take a step back, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Because now that you're suffering so much, your only goal left in life is to break free from suffering. While other people will not do that because they don't suffer enough to move out of this place of suffering. But you are suffering so much that you don't have a choice. And that's why it's a blessing. It's life pushing you to liberate yourself. And that's your path. That's your path in this life, is to handle this. You need this to understand the lessons necessary for your evolution as a human, as the human species, to develop new capacity for deep consciousness, awareness, and resolution of traumatic issues. You're breaking the cycle. You're breaking the cycle of violence by healing and then showing other people how you healed. By bringing more light into the world by doing this work. And because it's your path, only you can walk your path. Nobody can do it for you. That's why you must have this faith and connect to this perspective, because it's helpful to see it in the greater picture. It's helpful to see that it's not only about you, but about the evolution of humanity. It's about doing this work for you, yes, but also for other humans, also for other people suffering in this world, also to bring more light into this world, and also to break free from this stuff, from all these negative patterns. You'll be surprised to see how many abusers have been abused. But if you heal, you're breaking the pattern. You must have faith in your path. Life is not here to mess with you, it's here to show you another way. You are here to experience what are the worst things so that you can be the strongest and radiate a lot of power in this world. So, to really get out of this, of not being okay, to get out of this prison where you're oscillating between the past and how bad you feel right now, and the past and how bad you feel right now, over and over again. It's about dedicating yourself to this healing and taking it seriously with a lot of intention and discipline. Don't do it halfway. Just own this truth that this is your path and this is your way. You have to do the practicing. You have to practice. You have to learn about trauma. You have to understand the body-mind. You have to get all the proper information so that you know what trauma is about. You have clarity on what's happening to you. Because right now you might be very confused. It's time to gain the clarity, the proper clarity on how trauma affects the body and the mind without falling in the victim mindset, but owning this information as a way to have clarity on your situation so that you can move forward better. It's about learning how the body is storing all the trauma, how the body is intelligent in itself, how the body can release deep-seated emotions. It's about learning that you can connect to your soul to help yourself. It's about opening up to new realities that you thought were not possible through spirituality or deep healing, and actually do the work. You know, one of the reasons why I healed quite fast, which is in 5 years, and I healed from dreadful things, and some people get stuck for decades and decades, is because I have truly dedicated myself to this healing with no joke. I was 24 hours focused on this, I have been meditating 1 hour a day for the last 4 years, doing hours and hours of yoga, sometimes practicing few hours per day. So it's about moving forward and implementing things that you know work. Somatic practices, spiritual practices, therapy, proper therapy that includes the body and hopefully includes also the soul level and the spiritual level for integrated healing. And so if you come with discipline and faith and you know that this is your path and this will lead you to good things, because you know that on the other side of suffering there is good things, and you know that each step can make you closer to that. You know that each step can be a relief if you do the practices correctly. Then it's not to worry anymore. It's just about enduring these few years of hard work, and it's all about going all in that direction with faith, with trust. So maybe you're not okay because you feel like you're in the darkness, but there's always light in the darkness. And sometimes it might feel like there's not even light, but there is always still, always. So you must find it, see it, acknowledge it, and use it as your compass to move in the right direction, because only you can save you. And sometimes taking full responsibility is freeing, so that you stop being so focused on other people, on society, on your abuser, and you focus on you. And how can you manage your mind better? How can you free yourself from your pain? How can you understand trauma deeper? How can you break free from limiting beliefs? That's the real work. So that's how you move from a place of I've never been okay and I'm not okay. It's by taking that direction with all your heart. And if you want to be guided, I am here. You can send me a message, you can join the free WhatsApp group, and I am here to help you. You're not alone in this. That's why I'm making this YouTube channel. I want you to hear this. You're not alone. I am here, and I deeply care about you. Even if I don't know you, I deeply care about you. Because I've been through so much suffering, I know what it is. And I have compassion for you. It's a mix between finding a balance between having compassion for yourself, but also having full responsibility, owning this life as it is. It's very freeing to do this. Sincerely, it's very freeing. Owning this. Yes, this is your life. Yes, this is your path. Don't shame yourself. This is what's happening. This is what happened. Now what? What do we do? Own this. That's self-acceptance. That's being strong. It's not hiding, which I know is super hard to do, but that's a good guidance, I think. And sincerely, I have so much compassion. I can imagine how you feel right now, feeling desperate, lost. You don't feel your body. Your mind has never-ending thoughts patterns. You're scared of everyone and everything. You're deeply ashamed of yourself. You're dissociated, I know. But just pick one thing, work on it, then pick a second thing, work on it, and step by step you will resolve all your issues. Now, just because it's not okay right now and it has never been okay in your life, doesn't mean that it should stay this way. We often believe unconsciously that because we only knew suffering and pain, it should be like this all our life. This is not true. Now it's a new door. You're in the present moment right now, and you have a new door in front of you. It's about opening it and seeing how much things could be different if you actually do the work properly and sincerely, and you trust yourself so much. You can have this kindness for yourself. You deserve it. Just because it used to be hard doesn't mean it will be hard forever. In fact, for most of us, when we heal, life becomes absolutely magical, filled with wonder and bliss. Because those who have the hardest suffering are also those who are discovering the deepest truth, because they have no choice. Life can be good. Be very aware of how your mind is putting yourself in the past all the time. What about now? Look around you. Look at your environment. Things are still, it's working properly. The trees are here, they're not moving, it's stable. You can even put the hands on the floor, it's stable. You live in a stable reality. It's okay right now. Like right now in the present moment, everything is going okay. The only place where it's not okay is in here. It's in the heart, in the mind. But when we have this trauma, we get so stuck in those states, we think that this is the only thing that exists, and we forget about around us. Like I'm just seeing a bird flying. It's beautiful. He's going fine. He's flying fine. He's not worried about trauma. What I'm trying to point at is that your environment, your surroundings are usually going super well while you're the only one going crazy. And taking out your attention to the external things around you is very helpful so that you can get out of this egocentric focus of me, and open yourself to the world, because that's what we need as survivors of childhood sexual violence. We need to open ourselves to the world again because we're so closed off internally. So that's part of the journey. Also, a main reason why you're not okay is because you're suppressing all of this stuff. You're putting all in you and you're not expressing it out. And so crying the pain, the sadness, expressing the anger, all of this stuff will help you release, because the pain that you feel is here because there's so much stuff inside that is blocked. And your only job is to let that out and allow yourself to feel this. And when you heal, you realize that the only thing you want truly with these traumas is to feel. The only thing you want. So let yourself feel. Feel that sadness. Feel this anger. Let it flow through your body. Let yourself experience these feelings. They are not going to harm you. They are a normal and accurate expression of what you've experienced. It's not your fault. Sometimes we can think that we are crazy because we're not able to just feel okay for once. It's not that you're crazy, it's that it's absolutely related to the level of your abuse. And it can be so frustrating that other people are doing so well, seemingly so well, because I can tell you there are also problems, and you seeing yourself not being able to do the same. But that's also being hard on yourself, because the truth is you lived a very different life that is extremely difficult, and there's no need to compare. Your difficulty is absolutely aligned with the intensity of the pain that you've experienced. And so realizing this is also being authentic to your life. And being authentic to your life is liberating, because finally you don't have to hide and you don't have to try to be like other people, but just allow your life to unfold as it is and allow your existence to be like it is and follow your path. You just have to allow yourself to see that this experience actually happened and feel whatever is linked to that experience. And it's going to be impressive. You're going to scream it out loud like a crazy person. You're going to cry over and over again so deep that it will feel like you're throwing your whole body out. But that's necessary. That's how you get free from all these difficulties.